Hi, I'm Josh.
Melissa, nice to meet you.
Good to meet you.
Hey guys, so excited to have you here for this conversation. We're gonna text one person at a time with a question that you should ask to the other person. And before we get into it, just a question, a fun little icebreaker moment. Can you take a wild guess what the other person does in the company for AT&T?
I definitely had a sense that it was technology related originally when I first saw you, but now I don't know that it is anymore.
So I'm actually an archivist at the AT&T Archives and History Center, and part of the reason why I love my job so much is that if you have a question about something, say artificial intelligence or something like that, if I don't know everything about the subject, I can go look for it, I can go find it, I can go research it, and then I can come back and tell you, this is exactly what we have on it, so.
Awesome.
And what do you think he does?
I would also have to say tech.
I'm in the chief data office,
Oh, okay.
and specifically within that, in like a branch that does data science. And then within that, my team is an intelligent automation team. Right? So we look at
cool.
like automating work around the company.
Oh, wow, that's awesome.
It is awesome for sure. I've got a new one for us. So, what role has AT&T's Legacy played in paving the way for innovation?
Let's just, for example, take one innovation, the transistor, invented in 1947. It takes about 3 years for that to go from a one-of-a-kind invention to something that was in modern electronics. We today have about 1 billion of them in your phone.
Wow.
We invented solar cell batteries, which not many people know about. Combine that with wave tubes, we then invented Telstar 1, which was the first active communication satellite, which we launched with NASA in 1962.
So in the dictionary next to the word innovation, AT&T deserves a footnote.
AT&T should be there. We've always been innovating. It is in our DNA. What does the customer experience look like in a world with AI-led innovation?
So that's really now where you're dealing with technology directly as the customer, right? And and that's always been great because that's instant, right? You can go onto any website at any hour of night. There's no hold times. There's no calling. There's no we'll call you back when your position in line is up, right?
Yep.
It's instant. You've got the AI, but that was always sort of a little bit of a worse experience because it had limitations. It couldn't necessarily understand maybe what your specific scenario was. That's going to change entirely in the future, right? Really, the help that you're able to get, your experience when talking to the technology solutions that are out there and interacting with them is going to really come close to matching that of speaking to a human or interacting with a human. Of course, there's always going to be things that humans do better than machines, always. But it's getting closer, right? That gap is being bridged, and for a customer, that has to be exciting. How many petabytes of data does the AT&T network traffic on an average day?
Oh boy.
What magnitude are you thinking? You thinking like hundreds?
Definitely over 100, for sure.
Okay. So like you're in the thousands?
I would say more like 500 maybe. I don't know. People watch a lot of videos nowadays.
Okay, we're gonna go with 473 petabytes.
Oh, that's a good one.
Not even close?
Closer to 500, it's 594.
I just gotta trust you on these things, man. I'm shooting from the hip for sure.
Okay, so the next question is, what AT&T innovations have changed the way we work in the past 5 or 10 years?
Sure. So, you know, in the area that I'm in, what AT&T has really done on a sort of global scale and sort of set the precedent for is taking technology and figuring out how to democratize it, right? And here, democratize it means how do we let other people leverage it without needing to have a ton of experience, a ton of background, a ton of education in that space, right? We figured out how it is that we create an ecosystem that harbors sort of grassroots communities and use for technology inside of AT&T. And I think a lot of other companies are maybe catching up in that space, but AT&T has been a leader in that for a while now, right? So things like automation, data science is huge in that space today. And I think that that's enabling our business units, right? The teams inside of AT&T in the business to really improve the customer experience on their own. Okay, I got the next one for it. Hard question, tough question.
Okay,
right?
yeah.
Will you all go to trivia together in the future? You live in Jersey, right?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, I would love to go to trivia with you, aside from the fact that geographically that's gonna be a little tricky.
So listen, ready? Because I'm already doing the math in my head. Ready?
Yeah,
Look,
yeah.
my work BFF is also in Jersey.
Right.
My roommate, who is my best friend of all time, is from Jersey. His family's in Jersey.
Okay.
And now my new work BFF is in Jersey. I'm moving to Jersey. You got extra room or?